What is good with the YouTube? It is your boy, Sean Rocktuner, represent Mandatory Thrive HGBM, because every day it is mandatory for us to thrive, and I am back again with another video. And in this video, I want to talk about a powerful combination, man, that I feel like is being slept on, and I feel like people should be utilizing this, because I feel like these two tools, when put together, it can optimize your life on a different level. And I've been definitely seeing that in my own personal life, so I want to share it on my channel and, you know, give some insight on why I think it's beneficial, especially for males, to be practicing these two things. So the first thing is fasting. Why should you be practicing fasting? Well, the biggest reason why, the number one reason why I initially started doing intermittent fasting was because I was looking for the weight loss benefits of fasting, and I succeeded for the most part in that weight loss journey. You know, I started around like 215, 230, and now I'm down to like 185 right now, and I have a lot of that has to do with fasting. With the benefits of that came with fasting. And I've done this really not following a very strict type of diet. My diet has been extremely flexible, so I've been eating all type of goodies, all type of snacks, all type of oats and honeys and nutty bars, and, you know, all the whole everything, you know what I'm saying. But I've been doing intermittent fasting. So the first thing is just weight loss, but that's very minuscule to the real benefits of intermittent fasting. The second benefit is increased growth hormone. And if you know what growth hormone is, you know that this is a male hormone, right? That's going to make your voice more deeper, make you more masculine, make you more stronger, help your body heal, help you recover. It's just going to make you more masculine. So intermittent fasting, because your body is instinctively believing that it's in survival mode, like back in the day, where, you know, we would have to go on long periods of famine and short periods of feasting, right? And, you know, we run in from lions, and we're trying to, you know, kill fish and do all this stuff to get a meal. This increases the growth hormone, because the body's goal is to survive. It wants to survive. So when you're not eating, the body has to kick into these processes, right? Because it believes that's in survival mode. And what this does is it makes you stronger, more masculine, different things like that. And it's also going to help, once again, on the back end with the weight loss and stuff, because you're increasing that growth hormone release. So that's the second benefit that you got. So you got weight loss, and you got that growth hormone that's increased. Another big one is anti-aging benefits. Fasting is going to not only do anti-aging, but it's also going to replenish those cells in your body. So it's going to regenerate cells and make new cells and stuff like that, because when you're constantly eating, your body doesn't have time to do all these different processes. And a lot of times, like certain diseases thrive off of you know, sugar, glucose and stuff like that. So like cancer cells and all these different things and sicknesses, these things survive off of the nutrition, the carbohydrates, the sugar that we eat constantly. So these things are getting fed in a certain way by these different things. So when you're fasting, you're pretty much downplaying that process, because you have one big period where, you know, your food comes in all at once, and your body's been starved of all this food. So boom, it needs all the nutrients. So it comes in, it takes it, and it just chops it all up, sends it where it needs to go, sends it to the muscle, sends it to wherever it needs to go, sends it to your skin, all of this stuff like that, and you're ready to go. So you're going to age a lot slower. And the way I know that this is true is when I think about my training. I'm 35 years old right now. I've lived a lot of life for a 35-year-old. I have not lived a normal life for a 35-year-old. I've been through a lot of stuff. I've had a lot of stressors, a lot of extreme stressors, especially in my 20s. I was like a father, all type of stuff. So I've been through a lot. And right now, the way that I'm moving, my knees, my back, my chest, my shoulders, the things I'm able to perform has to be a product of this fasting, because in my 20s and stuff like that, I had a lot of aches, a lot of pains, a lot of stuff, and I was not beating my body down as much as I do now. But my body is much more functional and stuff like that. Now I do go overboard. You know, I push my body probably way past the limit that I should, but that's because I have a goal in hand, and that's also because I know that, you know, I have these benefits of fasting. So you're going to be able to push and exert yourself a lot further. So that's the benefits of fasting, and that's only just to name a few. Oh yes, I got to name this one too. You're going to have better cognitive function, better mental function. I feel like I've been smarter. I think more clearer, have more clarity compared to back then, and also you need less sleep. Now, semen retention. When you combine this with semen retention, which I am a practitioner of, wow, you know what I'm saying? Like, your confidence, your determination, your willpower, your work ethic, it's all going to come together. You know, back in the day, I used to do like a very low to zero calorie, zero carb diet, and I used to get this real intense high. Anybody that was on keto knows that you get like this really intense high. You get that fasting because you go into ketosis, and sometimes, but I used to also get like this really strong mental clarity. Now I get that through semen retention. Like, when I'm on semen retention, I'm rational, logical. I make masculine decisions. My voice is deeper. My motives are much more solid. I'm much more dedicated to my lifestyle, what I'm doing, and it's just a beautiful thing. Like, semen retention, I'll always be a practitioner of semen retention till the day I die. I'm not saying that I'm not going to release. I'll release if I'll release under a few conditions. If I want to reproduce, meaning have another child at some point, which I will, maybe possibly someday want to have another child, or with making love in such a way where it's agreed upon release or it's an accident. You know what I'm saying? Those will be the only times I would release. But for me right now, my goal is to not really release much anymore. The benefits of semen retention is just too powerful. I can't even really put it in words. You would just have to actually do it to really do it. It definitely, you get sicker less, your body's healed more, you have more confidence. One of the biggest things that I used to, I've never really had depression. Depression has never been a strong struggle of mine. Even in my darkest times, even through my divorce process, I had spots of depression, but my depression has never been one of those depressions that's lasted very, very long. It usually would last like a day at the most. And then, so I've never struggled with depression really strong. But anxiety has been a constant battle my whole life. I've always struggled with anxiety. I've always struggled with, and I think it has a lot to do with living in the future, but nothing has subsided my anxiety better than semen retention. It's pretty much null and void. I feel it, but the strength of it is so minuscule compared to how it was before. Like, I remember going on trips and stuff, being by water, just different little things, something happening with my children, an argument, and I would get this surge of anxiety to the point where I would like almost have like an anxiety attack. It was always very, very extreme. and I would have to do, because people can't really see what what's going on inside. They can see from your body language, but they can't see directly what you see and feel. And what I mean is, even with the attacks that I would have, my anxiety attacks that I would have in the past, there was something internally, there was such a big fight that I was having that people didn't see, right? And I feel like semen retention has helped do that. Semen retention was a big part of me going out and selling books, which I'm back doing now, as you can see. It's given me the confidence and the willpower to get out there and talk to random people and random strangers every day, and sell books. So I credit semen retention to that. Semen retention has helped me tremendously when it comes to clarity, when it comes to people's motives and intentions. It definitely helps you see people's energy and to be a little bit more on your P's and Q's and alert when it comes to not only just intimate relationships, but friendships, associates, business situations, all of those different things. Semen retention is going to, man, it's going to up your game, man. It's going to take you to a whole another level. So when you take semen retention and you put it with fasting, man, you just taking it to another level. And I've been exploring with so many beautiful things, and I'm just gonna keep releasing and talking about it on this channel, man. But if you're not practicing semen retention and you're a man, I'm telling you, you're missing out. If you're not practicing fasting, you know, you're missing out, man. You're gonna age slower, you're gonna feel better. It's all about thriving, man. That's what the channel was about. So I hope this video helps, man. Remember, dream big, work hard, live great. Don't stop. It's your boy, Shine Right to it, aka Lil Nicky, represent Mandatory Thrive. Salute.